Good evening and welcome to another Tuesday night fun fly event. This is Mr. Lazy Legs and we are off in 25 minutes. We go into racing, so that's in 25 minutes time. So we've got plenty of time to have a chat about what's coming up. One of the things that is coming up is we've got the league event on Friday. I'm going to show you the track for the league event, and I thought I'll just do that right now to kick off tonight's show. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to fly it to that little red gate that you see in front of you, and then I'm going to let my my ghost fly for the rest of it, because I get very nervous when I try and fly in front of people, which is not really true, but anyway, let's just jump in with my lovely ghost. So this is me flying earlier, going through the cube gates, through the laces. These are the side laces, going up through the circle tower. Up we go, then we go straight through the rubber tires, with a small lift, followed by coming down a turning ladder, through the arches, and then through Connect 4. So Connect 4, you go through the green to start with, and then you go round and down through the yellow. Oh, got caught that one. And then it's right all the way around to the spaced slinky, and that is your lap. So this is it again. We go through up to the blue tunnel, down a little bit through the green tunnel, straight to the left, round through the cube, back through the blue laces. These are side laces, up through the circle tower. As you can see, we are going through the tires, and then down through the spaced ladder tower, through the arches, back to Connect 4, and we're following the green up. And then we spin round to the other side, and the yellow down. That middle one is green and yellow, which is quite clever, but they both count either way. So then straight through to the slinky spaced, and our last lap, going through two gates in the cube, then through the blue infinity, down to the green infinity. I forgot my track then. Straight through to the cube, to the laces, flying through the laces, up to the circle tower, through the tires, and then down the spaced ladder tower, back through the arches, up to Connect 4, and we're going diagonally up, following the green gates. Then we're going to go over to the right, through the yellow, and then back down diagonally to the right, through the yellow gates. Hard right on the last one to the pink slinky, and it's a space slinky, so it's pretty good. And there you are. That is where you are. This is the track. It's a little bit more complicated, but it does work quite nicely. I wouldn't say it's overly complicated, and it is quite a fast track. You should be able to do it in a minute and a half. I can't do it in a minute and a half, obviously, but I'm not a racer, but most people should be able to do it in a minute and a half. The trickiest bit, I think, is well, not the trickiest, but one that will catch people out, is that as you go through the tower, through the tires, there's a little lift right at the last. You've got to be pretty quick to be able just to get over it, to be able to come down the tower. So that's always worth remembering. Ooh, hugging the end of the tree, whatever that is. So yeah, this is it. There is a obviously there is no scoreboard, because this is for the league, and we don't show that anymore. But there is a sequencer, so you can just drop it on there, and then it will then, apart from the cube, it will then sequence on which way you've got to go. Just remember, it's blue then green, and then a hard left. Obviously the cube doesn't light up. So that is the track for Friday. The league starts on Friday. I believe kickoff is at 8:30, where all divisions will go through their seeding, positions. I'm hoping that this time it will go without a glitch. And then the main races start at the Division 1, I think, goes first, and they start at 8:45. That's London time, 8:45. So for Europeans, it will be an hour later, Greenwich Mean Time. So that is a track, which is pretty cool, and I do like my little Connect 4 tower. I'm not quite sure what they call it in Europe or in the States, but you'll know it when you drop the coins down from the top, and you've got to try and make a diagonal. I'd make 2 there, one in the yellow, one in the green. But they do both count, just so that you're aware. That's 28. That's 28. But if you go through this way, it should be 23. Gate 23. There you go. So it catches you both ways, so you can make sure that you get all your gates, because you know it's 15 seconds if you don't get all your gates. So that is that one. We have a team event tomorrow, and it's Team Rich versus Team Geordie FPV. They are both UK teams, and this is the track that they'll be doing. It's very, very simple, but because the Russians and the Spanish teams did it last Wednesday, it was decided by the community that we should all stick to the same one until all the teams have flown, and then we'll go to a different one. But this is the team one tomorrow. It is really super simple. You're going to get really quick times. It was very, very close on the averages last week between the Russian team and the Spanish team. So I am expecting it to be pretty close again. This is where we go round and then back up. Look, my ghost is beating me, that's so out of order. And then that is the lap. So with the team event, it is 1 by 1. So once they do their seeding, which is the very first race, round 1 is Team A Pilot 4 versus Team B Pilot 4. Round 2 is Team A Pilot 3 versus, you know how it goes, and it goes up basically. So round 4 is the fastest of Pilot A against the fastest of Pilot B. God, that was easy to say. And then obviously after that, there is one group race where all 8 fly just to finish the night off, basically. So that starts tomorrow. If you want to put a team together, you can. And you can actually find it if you go to mrlazylegs.com, and on the menu under TW or Tiny Whoop Go, I think there's a menu. You just click on that menu and click on teams, and there you'll find a little link that will take you to the form to register your team. If you don't have a team but you want to be part of a team, we have team captains ready. We've got Team Carpy waiting for his team to be finalised, and Mr. Ben. So we've still got plenty of room for teams, and for that just jump onto Mr. Lazylegs Discord. I can't give you the link because I don't know it, but if you look on the mrlazylegs.com, there is a link on there, and on then there's a link to teams for where you can put your sim name in for the pool. So really, really simple, really simple. What else is that? Right, yeah, so we've done this one as well. Right, so what are we doing tonight, you ask? Well, tonight is a fun fly, and we're going to be using a Portuguese club. They're called CAAR, and they've done a brilliant little track called CAAR F9 Micro number 2. It's a really easy track to do, so I'm just going to show it to you. This is the actual track. Even though there isn't very many gates, it can be a bit complicated. You do need pretty good throttle control. So let's just show it to you, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get my my wonderful ghost to do it. So my ghost is now flying around through the small step ladder, going through the tunnel, then we're going through the laces. There we go, all the way around, and then we're going up to the circle. I don't know what to call that. The circle tower, or going down the circle tower, followed by compass. Circle compass, I don't know, just making up names. We'll just call it compass. There we go, going back up to the ladder. That was the first lap through the infinity tunnel. down the little step ladder, going through the small slinky with a tunnel, then going through the laces. It is quite a technical track. It'd be interesting to see how quick people can actually get through it. And again, it's very different from when you're on your own doing it in solo flight than doing it with 8 other people flying in front of you, because they tend to get their bums in the way of your line that you like to get to. So it can be a little bit frustrating. So the idea is to get first, because if you're in the lead, then there's no one in front of you. So simple thing to do. There we go. We can go through the laces. Through we go. Through we go. There we go. Going around. Through again. Look at that. Lovely. Around. And that should be it. There we go. That is a track that we will be doing this evening. So yeah, this is a nice little track. I think we've got a leaderboard here, so we've got an idea of times. Look at that, look. Rich, 51.8. He's captain of the team tomorrow. Put the Cream from Portugal, did it in 57. Oscar just behind on 57.66. Bogus FPV from Portugal, 58. And then we're into the minutes. And there I am all the way at the bottom-ish. On 1 minute 30.8, which is the fastest I could do it. So that's the times that we're expecting to get. Yep. 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 CAAR F9 number 2. I don't know what else to call it. That is what it's called. So we are going to get ourselves into bits ready. I am getting, yeah, no problem. Mr. H has just got in from work, and he's ready to go. And what are we doing at the moment? No, Shane, you are good. Pedro is here. Kev is here. Hello, hello. I'm trying to type, but my controller keeps getting in the way. Not too late at all. In fact, I thought Shane had already registered. He has. You are regged already. I remember actually, Shane. I actually did it for you, mate, because I know that you were working. So you're good to go. So yeah, that is the track. That is the track for tonight. I'm trying to take off. Oh, someone's just made a dash for it. Look, by the looks of it. Dash. That's because I said dash, because there it is, dash FPV. Have you found it, Mouse? Mouse, have you done it?
It wasn't showing up.
Is it loaded now?
I don't know. It just didn't show up the first time, so I'm checking if it's there. Which one is it?
CAAR, and it's number 2 CAAR F9 micro. Okay, so Mouse is just setting herself up. So yeah, there's quite a few people that's done this track actually. It's quite a new track. Yes, you've got 7 minutes. Right. Okay, so that is that. We are good. Thank you very much. So we're going to get ready. What else was there that I needed to say and update you all on? Can't remember. Oh, only that. I don't know if you know Hydra FPV, but if not, then definitely Google it. We're going to be starting that soon, which means you'll be able. It's a bit like a betting app for FPV, but it's not for money. You can do it for money if you want to, but we're not pushing that side of it. We're just pushing it for points. And as spectators, you can basically set yourself a nice little account on your phone, and you can bet again against the racers, and you bet points. It's really cool. I'm just trying to find it, but you know what? I don't think it's on that one. I think it might be on this one. So let me just wipe it on my very small tummy and Oh, here we are. No, actually, no, that's the director's one. We want this one. So let me just quickly give you. I could have shared this actually, but I didn't. I didn't think of it. So basically, what you do, I'm still learning it, so it's still, you know, a learning thing. But if I just show you that, it's not very exciting because I'm not showing you properly. But basically, you'll be able to click on our events on your app, right? iPhone and Android. And then what you'll be able to do then is you'll see if there are teams or who are the pilots, like so. This is not for ours, by the way. This is for a different sim, but I'm just showing you the gist. And yeah, basically you just pick who you think is going to come in and in what place. And if you're right, then you collect points. Just like gambling, except not with money. So I'm hoping that will bring a little bit more excitement to the whole procedure for spectators. So that's coming as well. I'm not quite sure when. I'm hoping that we should be able to trial it with a few folk on Friday's league event. So fingers crossed. That is what we're hoping for. Right. So I'm going to come out of that now. And this is the sim. If you've not seen it before, you can download it for free at www.tinywhoopgo.com. And you just click on membership, and then you fill in your name and your email, and that you are not a robot button from Google, what's his face, reCAPTCHA, and then you get an email, and in that is your link if you want the Mac version or the Windows version, because it's for both, and your activation code. And then once it's installed, this is what you see. Very simple. Click on tracks. You've got your favorite tracks here. Those are the ones that you will see when you click on any of the Fly Solo or Fly multiplayer. And you can just click on browse, and just whichever one you want to try, just stick them in your favorites and give it a go. There is a video by Jesse Perkins here, which shows you exactly how to do it. Let me just play a little bit. There he is. There's Jesse.
This is a video about getting started with Tiny Whip Go, so let's just jump right into it.
There we go. See, I'm not going to play anymore because obviously I know, but it just gives you the option to learn how to do it, how to set up your controller, and all that jazz. Okay, so we are going to go into events. Again, if you want to join an event, you just click on the events here, and they'll be listed. And then you just click the join, and that puts you in the pits. And once you are in the pits, then the race director can start the races and things like that. It's all groovy stuff. Very, very groovy. Right, we've got 5 minutes remaining until we have to really do much. So let's just jump in and say hello to the to the pilots. Hello, pilots. This is Mr. LaZy. You're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. How are we?
Good, thanks.
All good, thanks, mate. How are you?
I'm very well. Did you get a package today, Viper?
I did.
Ooh, did you?
Ooh,
I did. It's in the. It's my T-shirt in the wash at the moment.
I know. I'm.
Yeah, it does need washing. I don't know what they do when they create them. I wonder if they wipe their ass with it or something, because don't ass stink when they come out of that packet. So they definitely do need a wash. But yes, excellent, excellent. I'm looking forward to a nice photo of you and Kev, you know, having a hug with it on.
You have to send me one as well, then.
Oh no, I thought Viper would just stick his tongue out and go. Boo!
I love the fact you said extra large one as well. It's huge.
Yeah, to be fair, they're all extra large because you'll probably find that once it's washed, it might shrink a little bit. So. I did.
That's what my wife said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I only ever order extra large, and even Mouse's is extra large, and obviously she's a mouse, so tiny.
Must be like a tent on her.
It is. Yeah. Well, she tends to use it more for like a
nightshirt.
Yeah, a nightshirt. Yeah.
No,
there you go, Adam. You could use yours as a nightshirt.
I'm quite tall. What makes you think I wear anything to bed?
Whoa, too much information.
Too much information.
But you asked. But no, it's actually not that bad on me, to be fair. So
Not
I
that
said,
bothered,
watch
no.
it, and we'll get a nice pic sent off. I'll either send it to you on Facebook page or message you with it or something.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to see it. Yeah, absolutely.
Kev was just saying, looks like we got a lot of pilots for tonight, assuming they all turn up.
Yeah, we do have a few. I'm kind of hoping. I know one of the guys from the United States can't make it, but I am hoping that some of the others will be able to make it. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a pretty cool night. We got a Fred FPV from France. We got a few from Spain. They're all ready. Dave Gregory, we've got Mouse, Savage. I think that's a new one. Savage is a new guy. And then we've got a few from the United States, but I'm not sure if they understood the time zone, because I know it can be a little bit odd, complicated. I have asked actually to make that a little bit easier so people can actually tell what time it is, because I do get folk messaging me saying, "Oh, I turned up for the race, but you weren't there," and it was like, well, that's because it was like over 3 hours ago, or I get pinged in the middle of the night, what's going on?
All they have to do is Google it, and Google 8 p.m. GMT to their time, and then it's done.
Yes. I agree. So, right, so the other thing, whilst we're waiting a few minutes, is due to technical issues, we did do the draw, and there's a chap called Ivan who's won our first mug. These are the mugs that are that we're giving away once a week. But due to, actually, it seems, privacy laws about trying to get lists of people that have followed you, I've had to change the rules a little bit on how to get one of these. So you've got from Tuesday, unless I stream any other time, but basically to win one of these, you do need to follow and comment on one of the live streams. If you follow and comment on one of the live streams, I can then get your name. Because even though that I did the draw, I'm pretty sure that I missed a few people because I couldn't get them, because on some of the social media platforms there is an ability, which I did not know, to hide the fact that you're following someone. So you're counted but you're not seen, and I did not know that. So so you need to be seen, basically. So if you want to win one of these, you have until I can't remember what I said, Saturday I think, Tuesday, or Sunday by 4 o'clock, by commenting and following on one of our streams on social media, which is Twitch, Facebook or YouTube, and then you will get added to the prize draw, and then we will pick someone on Sunday at 4-ish. And we do it live stream as well, so you can definitely see it. Yes?
I beat you.
You beat me. Mouse beat me on that course, which is horrific.
I got 122.
But the thing is, you didn't do it on my computer, so it hasn't come up as my name, so it's irrelevant.
I can do it on your computer if you want me to.
No.
Is Mouse in the 120s?
I don't know. I haven't even looked at. Actually, I don't know if I did. Did I put it in here? Leaderboards. Did I put it in here? No. Did I put it in the other one? I might have done. I never know where I put stuff. I put stuff everywhere. That's the wrong one. Leaderboards. No, I don't know without going in. So anyway, Oscar, hello. Honey Badger, hello. Okay, so we have a few read. We've got a minute or so. So we will wait the usual 5 minutes before we start. Pedro, is Bernardo, is he a mate of yours?
No, I don't. I don't think I know him.
Okay.
Maybe online.
Okay.
I don't know.
No worries. No worries. Okay.
He's not there yet.
No, he's not. No. But I've just noticed something actually, which I was not aware of. So I've just got to very quickly. Right, Hector is just popped in, but I see. I know who Hector is. Yeah, Hector's green. We've got one other chap who is. God, I'm trying to multitask, and it's just not my thing. I've also enabled. I've also enabled the thing where you can, whilst other heats are flying, you can spectate.
Nice.
So
Spectator mode.
yes, spectator. Blah blah blah. Spectator. Yes.
Spectator.
Spectator mode is enabled. Right, I've just got to quickly do something. Oh, where's he gone? Oh no, where's he gone? He's gone, he's gone, he's gone. I can't find him. Where's he gone? Right, so we're just waiting. Well, we'll start it in a second. I know Scotty's having a few issues, so we'll just hang on for Scotty a minute. I'm just trying to find a chap who was just. Oh, he is actually here. Oh, he's here already, and that was Locomotora. So I didn't have to message him at all. Awesome. Hello. And hello, Hector. Welcome. Okay, so we've got a few that are now green. So Savage, I don't know where Savage is. He registered on the 29th. That was yesterday. Oh, and also I must remember. Congratulations to everybody. It is the 1st of December, and you'll all be pleased to know that in 31 days it will all be over. So it's the countdown to 31 days. Unless you're already into Christmas.
Nope.
Nope. Me neither. Okay, so Scotty, can you hear me, mate?
I'm trying.
That's right. So it just saves me typing because I'm old. Yeah, where do you find it? It's under the if you go to tracks and just put in CAAR, they've only got 2 tracks. They've got a 1 and a 2. And it's the 2, so like the 2 L's or 2 capital I's, I don't know what it is. And it's the F9 one, so it's their second one. They did both on the same date, so that I can't.
Yeah, found it. Didn't realise I had a search function. My bad.
That's right. Yeah. It's hidden at the bottom. You have to search for the search.
Ah.
Okay.
Install it. I think I've installed it.
Yeah, if you go into the pit, it will tell you at the top under event race pits if it needs to be installed or if you're waiting for call to grid.
Yes.
Bingo. Right. Okay. Let's get this baby going, and we will be off. We will change screens for everybody at home. We are there. Okay, so we have 2 heats of 7. So let's bring in the first 7. And again, this is just for seeding. So any issues, then just message in the chat. But I think everything should be pretty cool for everyone tonight. Let's just check that I've got. Oh, look at that! You just get it. Just get it on the blimp. It's very close, but we do just get it. So that's good.
Is it the top so many that go through to the races then?
No. Everyone will go through.
So
there is
how many are actually green then?
There is a final 8. But we've got 14.
Oh, okay.
Only 14.
Yeah, 14 that have come through. Yeah, it's 2 seeding. They are qualifying rounds, but they're not actually qualifying rounds, they're seeding rounds. So you've got 2 seeding rounds, 4 rounds, because it's a small track. And then there's the top 8 out of the 4 rounds will then go through to head, just for a laugh.
Right.
Okay. So I'll assume that everyone's... Scotty, you're in it. Do you know the track, bud?
I'm learning right now.
Okay. Okay. I'll... Well, you haven't had the chance to do it. But we can follow you, just in case you get any misgates. So we will follow you on the first one. So good luck. Anyway, it's not points. It's just for seeding. So good luck. Okay, we will mute them lot and we will invite them in. Anyway, we're going to start.
10 seconds.
And we want to go in with Scotty. Here is Scotty. There we are. So you've got the blimp on the bottom left, and on the top right is who we're looking at. So we're going to follow Scotty as he just flies up through the ladder, coming through the infinity tunnel, back down the ladder on the other side, through the slinky. Very nicely done, very smooth. There we go, going through the shoelaces now. Nice and smooth through the shoelaces, up to the circle tower, and twisting down it, through the compass. I don't know what else to call that. But we've got FPV Kev doing it in 24, Oscar on 25, Hecht on 27, Scotty on 32 with Locomotra on 31. So Scotty knows what he's doing. So let's change over with Oscar. Oscar's very smooth going through there. Look. Now he's second lap. He's overtaken FPV Kev. Where's FPV Kev? FPV Kev is not that far behind me. You can see him on the blimp because he is green. As he goes through the slinky, the tunnel, back into the rest of the slinky, through the laces. You can watch him go through. Very nice, up to the tower. Look at that, 1 minute 4 for Oscar. I don't think there's going to be anyone else. Oh, actually, there is going to be someone else who's in front, and that is... Was he? No, it's not. Pink. What colour is pink? Pink. Tall Brett. Tall Brett is still doing it. But again, you know, it's not about speed or anything at this time. FPV Kev comes in on 114, Hector on 122, Locomotra on 127, Scotty, brand new to the track, on 131. Did a very nice clean run. And we are following Ibra at the moment, but we've still got others. Oh, he's done it on 142. So we're just missing... Who are we missing? We're missing somebody. We are missing 6. No, we're not. No, actually. 6. Here he is. Eco. So we're going to call him Eco FPV. Always just missed the pink one, so he's got to go back for it. But it's always good to kind of learn new lines when you're doing this, because as I was explaining before, when you're playing solo, there's no one in front of you apart from your ghost, who probably travels the same sort of line as you. But when you're with lots of other people and their lines all over the place, it's very difficult to see. So well done. That is the first one over. Let's end that one and bring everybody back. Next up, we've got Dave Gregory, Viper, Put the Cream, Mouse, Mr. H, Shane, and Blurred FPV. They are next. So I can do that, and then I will be able to show you some of the times in a minute after this one. Mouse, did they bring you in to observe?
The last one, yeah.
Yeah, fine. That's right. That's always nice to know. Okay, so we've got Dave in the red, Viper in the green, Put the Cream in purple, Mouse in the white. Mouse is the one that I keep shouting to, in case you're wondering, because she's in the next room. Mr. H is in the yellow, Shane is in the light blue, and Blurred is number 7, which is appropriate, because if he's blurred and he's pink, he'll be easier to see. So let's jump in and see how they get on. And I am just going to, before I do anything, I just want to double check how the cameras are. So we've only got really 1 and 4 to use. because the rest is behind, so that's okay. So we can start off with 4 because that's closest to where they start off. And then what we're going to do is we are going to jump in with Dave Gregory and 4. Here we go. Okay, good luck everybody. Let's start this baby up.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
And we are with Dave Gregory. We should be able to zoom in. Okay, we just changed to mouse for some reason. But there, you can see as they are flying through. Change over to camera 4. And we should be able to zoom in a little bit more. We're covering mouse who's in the white. You can just see the white drone as it goes through the slinky. We're going to change over to a pilot with no name. Not quite sure what happened there. We have to check that in a minute. That was Viper. But we're following Dave Gregory. And Dave Gregory's in the red. We can just see the red drone. He's just going down the slinky tower, going through the compass. Put the cream at 22. Blurred. FPV did it in 47, but I think he must have missed a gate. Mr. H moves up to 34 seconds. Shane on 34 as well. Blur still on 47. Oh, he gets moved down by Mouchers on 44. Dave Gregory on 54. So a few missed gates, but not too many. Let's jump over. We're watching Mr. H, who's come in second. We'll jump over to camera 4. There we are in the yellow. And he is being chased by Blurred FPV. Put the cream does it in 103, ladies and gentlemen. 103 is super fast. But we can see them coming through. That's Mr. H. He's going through the lasers now. I don't know who's going to be coming in next. It looks like it might be Mouse. Oh no, but that is Put the Cream. So is this going to be Mouse who comes in next? No. No, they're on their second lap. So Blurred has come in on 158, but he missed a few gates. So Mr. H jumps in. Who else are we waiting for? They're all in. So we're going to Put the Cream is still flying. I'm not quite sure what happened to Viper. I think Viper might have had a bit of a technical problem there because he hasn't posted a time. He does need to post a time for the next one though. Otherwise it will cause a few issues. Who is still racing? Nobody should be racing. 5. I don't know why we've got 5. We're missing Viper, Blurred, Mouse is in. Well, everyone's come in. I've got 6. Oh, right, yeah, that's right. So Viper didn't come in because he is standing still currently at the. So let's, before I jump out, let's just double check if Viper's having an issue. Hello, Viper's not moving. Did he have an issue?
I don't know, for some reason my controller is not
Responding.
Responding. It was fine before this because I was practicing. For some reason it's.
Do you have
it's
any spare USB cable?
I don't go through USB. I go through a dongle.
Oh no.
Okay. Well, try and sort it out then.
I'm going to jump out the sim. I'm going to turn my controller off. I'm going to reset everything. Give me a minute, and then we'll see if it works.
Okay, no worries. So we need Viper to obviously post a time on the next one, because to go through you need to post a time in qualifying. So we'll let him do that, and then we'll just move on to the second stage, and then we can come back to Viper without any problem whatsoever. So we're going to mute them for a minute. We're going to come back, and I will be able then actually to show you, even though it doesn't include Viper, which is a shame, but he will be in on the next one. I'll be able to show you some results of where we are with times, and I think I can do that now just by pushing that button. So this is where we are with the times at the moment. It's all in seconds. So we've got the first Put the Cream is on 63. Down to Eco on 171, but again, this is just seeding. This is not racing, so a lot of the pilots don't really race at this point. It depends on if they want a really good spot on the grid, which doesn't really matter in simulators. So some people hold back a little bit, others don't, but that is where we are at the moment. So we are going to invite the next group in. So here we go. hopefully everyone will be in and good to go. And we're just, there we go. Oscar's in with the white, Scotty is in the purple, FBV Kev is in the green, Locomotra is in the red, Hecht is in the yellow, Eco FPV is in the blue, and Tool E FPV Brett is in the pink. So I don't think that the cameras worked best whilst doing that last test. So I'm just going to stick, I think, I do want to zoom in a little bit. There we go. So I'm just going to stick with, I'll try the cameras again, but if not, I'll move to in feed, in cockpit feed. Right, let's start this baby up. This is heat 1, round 2. And I'm hoping I pushed the button, but I might not have done. Everyone is in. Let's try that again.
Pilots, 10
There we
seconds.
go. So we're going to sign up. We're going to start off with Scotty. There he is. We can jump into camera 4, moving a little bit closer, and we are off. And on the blimp, you can see who flies off first. Although to me, that was just a lot of balls. White is Oscar. Oscar's there. You can just see him through the blimp, flying through. He's about to make his first lap, closely followed by FPV Kev, who's in the green. There we go, Oscar in 20 seconds for that first lap, closely followed by Locotra on 24, Kev on 25. It's going to be close between those two, I can tell. We're still following FPV Scott, but I'll tell you what, we're going to jump in. Let's jump in, all with Locomotor, just about a bit of a bump as he was going through the laces, up through the circle tower, another little bump. We'll jump into FPV Kev. He is coming in now for his second lap. He's on his third lap now. You can see it's nice and smooth going through the Infinity Tunnel, back down the tower. He is chasing Pink, which is Tool E. Tool E is still on his first lap. There he is, FPV Kev. 59 seconds for Oscar. 59.55. FPV Kev is going to be coming in next. And there he goes on 112. Who else is going to be coming in? Hector. No, I'll tell you what, I want to be watching Loco. He's going to be... Oh, Hector does it in 135, but he must have missed a gate because Loco jumped in front into third place on 122. Hector's done it. So we're looking at Eco. He's going through the laces now. One of the reasons I actually like this this track is its throttle control. You do need good throttle control to actually be able to get through all this. As we can see, going down. But you know, it takes practice. It's not something that you can just do. You've got to learn muscle memory. And there we go, Scotty. What are 220? I don't know if he missed a gate or not. Tool E came in 5th place on 159. Eco has come in as well, so that's all of them on that one, which is very, very good. Very quick round compared to the first one, so they each get quicker each time, which is always good to see. So we can end this one now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just fly back to the pilots in Discord, because I don't want to start anything until I know Viper is in. So let's just do that and get that ready, and then let's just check. Okay, I'm just hanging on for a second just to check on Viper when he's finished trying to see if he can make his controller work.
Well, I've reloaded the sim and I've reloaded the dongle and my controller. So the only way to find out is to start the race, really.
Do you want to quickly jump into solo and just see if it works? Because this, yeah, do that. We're alright for a second. I'd much prefer you do that and see if we can fiddle something to work rather than, because if you don't post a time this time, then unfortunately you won't progress.
Yeah.
Not
okay.
my doing, I should say. The system is very, very specific on who goes through to races, and it needs to post a time. Which is something actually that we learnt recently. I didn't even know that myself until only a couple of weeks ago when we had a similar issue.
Ah, okay.
So yeah.
just going into solo now, just loading a track.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. Give everyone's fingers a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
How are we finding the track with throttle control?
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, you were managing it really well. It was the after you go through the infinity tunnel down the step ladder, just before the tunnel, like the kids play tunnel. It's those gates are slightly off angle, which can be
I had a lot of issues going through there.
can be tricky.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, it can be tricky. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main part. I mess up. Sometimes glance off a gate or the tunnel or something, and go flying past everything.
Yeah.
That's really
It's
frustrating.
a little bit of
But
a
that
shame.
last run, that went really well.
It's a shame that Rich cannot be here to
Yeah.
teach us how to do that the fast way.
Yes.
I've had to mute some of the other people on Discord because the countdown and the gate call out and everything was really loud.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Viper, I'm not hearing a hurrah.
I was just getting a track to load because it's loading, but not start. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, I got control.
Whoa! Bingo was
Yeah,
his name-o. We have control,
Nice.
Tower. We have control.
Man,
Are you on cable or battery now then?
Battery with the dongle.
Okay.
Might have been just a little glitch. With the aliens
Yeah, well,
fiddling.
It worked great last weekend in practice earlier. It's just being a bit of a pain today. Okay,
I got
there
a
you go.
USB cable plugged in, charging my batteries, and a USB dongle in the PC.
Yeah. Right, they're going back in the pits. So
Okay, let's
Hopefully.
let's get this last one going. Fingers crossed. I will hang about until we the start stops, and then I'll mute myself so I don't put you off. Everybody is in.
yep,
and-
I'm flying.
Can you fly, Viper? Actually, I
Yep,
can just
I'm
I
good.
can tell, can't I? I can just jump in your cockpit. Your cockpit. I don't know what I said
Hey,
there.
hold on, wait a minute. My cockpit? Wait, you're in it. It's an entirely different conversation.
Sorry, I forgot what channel I was in. Right, good luck everybody. Good luck. Okay, so we're going to start this one off now. Everybody is in. Let's start this baby off, and this will then be the last of the
10
seeding.
seconds.
10 seconds. We're in with Viper. We didn't watch him the first time, so we're going to stick with him. We can see everybody everywhere, so let's see who takes off first. It's going to be probably Mouse. There he is. Look, the white one dashes off straight away. Really quick, off the mark is Mouse. It's quite interesting actually to watch how she balances her. I don't know how she does it, but she seems to balance her drone on an angle just before takeoff. So that's what gives her that push straight away. Put the Cream does it in 20.99. I do believe that I think Oscar did it a little bit quicker. Mr. H on 28. Viper is about to finish his first lap. And as it stands at the moment, we've got Put the Cream on 40. Mr. H on 28, Mouse on 30, Shane on 32, Dave Gregory on 34, Viper on 42, and Blurred on 48. I want to just quickly jump into Blurred. I want to see if he's actually missing any gates at all. You can tell that he's right-handed as he goes through. Put the Cream does it in 102. It's going to be a close race between him and Oscar. There he is, Mr. Blurred. Oh, Blurred is doing it really tidy, actually. In fact, I do remember that he was quite high in the first one, so perhaps it's not a misgate. But he is very clean going through at the moment. Who have we got? We've got Mr. H coming in on 122. We've got Shane comes in on 128. Blurred on 143. That does look like he is missing a gate. I'm not sure which gate he is missing, but it does look like he is missing a gate. And we're going to just jump in now again with Viper. He's coming through the, I just don't know what to call that, but compass. The first thing that springs to mind is it's a compass. But it really looks nothing like a compass, to be fair. But there we go, Viper on 153. Okay, that is that done. Congratulations. We can now find out where the standings are. So let's just do that now quickly. And I can just click on that button like that, and I can do that. And there we go, that is where we are at the moment. So Oscar has got the quickest time with 59 seconds, put the cream just behind, and it moves down from the 50 to the 60 to the 70s. Then a few in the 80s, there'll be close races. Close between Dave Gregory, Scotty and Mausler, they're quite close together. Quite close as well. I know that Blurred FPV did actually quite a good time on this first go round. Viper and Eco FPV as well. Very, very good. Okay, we're going to set up the next set of heats, and while I'm doing that, here's a quick promo from one of our great sponsors. Hello, this is Mr. Lazy Leg. Special thanks goes to Drone Junkie for their support and advice. Fast delivery. Remember to support UK retail when looking for brands such as Newbie Drone, Alien Whoop, Emax, FlySky, HQ Prop, Team Black Sheep and many more. Not only do they cater for whoops, but also RC cars, trucks and a wide range of micro-sized land products. Visit them at www.dronejunkie.co.uk. There we go, special thanks to Drone Junkie who help us out with prizes. And I'm very much big on helping UK retailers at the moment because they are struggling with what's been going on. So it might cost a couple of quid to get it from the UK, but at least you'll get it quickly. And the support from Drone Junkie is awesome. So there. Okay, so we can now actually show you where we are with the heats. So let's just click that one. Oh, wrong button. That was me. It's because I'm in the wrong channel. There we go. Okay, so this is where they are with the heats. And we're going to start off straight away. This is the 7 fastest pitted together. So it'll be a really good race. So let's kick this off. Invite the pilots in. Here we go. And let's make sure that everyone gets in.
Kitchen.
Okay, ladies and gents, congratulations on getting through. It's now fastest to slowest. So we've got Oscar in the red, Put the Cream in the green, FPV Kev in the purple, Hecht in the white, Locomotor in the yellow, Mr. H in the blue, and Shane in the pink. It's going to be a really good race. Good luck, everybody.
Put the cream in the green.
Yes, I know. Do you know, that actually sounds really good, doesn't it? As long as I'm not drunk and I don't tongue twist it and something awful comes out. But, good luck anyway, folks.
I'm not going to lower the tone or anything like that.
No, I think Viper's already done that with his bedroom attire.
You're the one that mentioned the cockpit.
Oh dear. Yes. Wasn't me, it was someone else. Okay, let's start this beauty off. Here we go.
Pilots.
We're going to jump
seconds.
in with, I never go in with the first, I tend to go in with a third because it's interesting to see how they take off. Here we go. FPV Kev, we are watching right now, and off they go, and instantly we can see Shane go off. Oh, FPV Kev had a bit of a problem going through that first one. Oh, but we got the colours. You can see the colours just down there. He's just overtaken Locomotor. Oh, no, he hasn't. He's trying. He's catching. He's just overtaken Hecht. He is now on a mission to come round as quick as he can. Put the Cream on 20. Oscar comes in on 21. Look at that. Even though Kev had that little mistake, he's come in on 26. Closely followed by Hecht on 27. Shane 28. Loco 28 as well. So we definitely want to jump in with Loco. Let's see what's going on. We are now following Loco. I don't see Shane anywhere at the moment. I don't know if someone had a bit of a bump which has caught them. No, hang on. I think Shane has I can't work it out. Everyone's going so quick. I'll have a look on the blimp and find out where everybody is. So we've got Loco just coming through the tunnel. Put the cream 58. Oscar 59 that time. That's going to be a close race in the future, I can tell you. Who are we watching at the moment? Who is coming through? Blue. FBV Kev is coming in, chased by Loco. Loco is just behind. Oh, look at that. 115 for Kev and 116 for Loco. Very, very close. Hector comes in on 121. I want to just check. We are with Mr. H at the moment, but who else is there? Shane. Where is Shane? Shane. Shane's come in on 130, so we're just waiting for Mr. H, and he comes in on 139. 139 for Mr. H. Ooh, that is round one, heat one. Well done. I can move that now because I don't need it. And now I can bring my keyboards closer so I don't have to stretch, because it's difficult to stretch. Right. Okay, congratulations. That is heat one, round one complete. And we'll be able to find out the scores on the doors once the second heat has entered and completed, shockingly enough. Right, let's go in, let's fetch the results for that one. And let's bring in the second one. So the second one is quite an interesting lineup, actually. We have Scotty in the red, Mouse in the green, Dave Gregory in the purple, Tall E in the white, Blurred FPV in the yellow, Viper in the blue, and Eco FPV in the pink. So this is going to be a really good race, because the first three are actually very quick pilots when they have their A game on. So I'm looking forward to this. So everybody is in. I'm not getting any flags, so let's kick it off. Good luck, everybody.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We're going to be watching Dave Gregory, because again, I'd like to go 3 back just so we can see how people take off. We're going to see Mouse for... Oh, someone's already left already. I think that was Eco who might have got a penalty. Well, there we go. Look, we've got Mouse who's just in front. Oh, Dave Gregory had a bit of a bump trying to go through those slinkies. It's a bit tricky. They're slightly off angle, those gates. So when you go through the tunnel, or try to head for the tunnel, you get caught so easily. But we are still following Dave Gregory, and we're going to jump now. Let's just see if Scotty... Yeah, Scotty is in 28. Blurred 28. Mouse 36. Mouse has missed a gate. Oh no, she got a start penalty. That's why she's moved down. Torley 34. Mouse has really got to put some effort in to make up for that start penalty and still be able to get a good time. We've got Viper on 38, Dave on 39, Eco on 55. I think Eco might be still missing a few, not so much missing a few gates, because I think he's hitting all the gates, but if he fumbles through some of the gates, it might not trigger. So they are now on their second lap, and Mouse has managed to make some time back up. She's now on 103. Which is only 5 seconds behind Blurred and Scotty, so she has the opportunity to try and get into second place. Blurred comes in front, look at that, on 121, Scotty on 125. We're still just checking on Eco as he goes through, but let's just check on where Mouse is. Mouse got a bit confused to the course there. Comes in on 142. So we've got Dave coming into 4th place on 144. Torley just behind on 146. Blurdies is already in. Viper just comes in just ahead on 153, and Eco on 206. So I think Eco FPV is missing a few gates. And that is round 1 complete. Congratulations to everybody. That was a good race. We're going to end this beauty now, and we can find out where everybody is on the scoreboard. Remembering that each heat that you go through, whoever comes in first get 8 points, down to, well, in this case it'll be down to 2 because there's only 7 flying. So we're going to fetch the results, and there we go. That gives us where everybody is. Let's just change over. There we go. So we've got Put the Cream on 8 points, Blurred on 8 points, Oscar on 7, Scotty on 7, Kev on 6 with Loco Mocha, Dave also on, hang on, Mouse is on 6. Kev is on 6. Loco and Dave Gregory are on 5. Hector and Tall E is on 4. Shane and Viper on 3. Mr. H and Eco are both on 2. Ooh! So let's move into round 2 and heat 1. Let's invite in the pilots. I think we're going to stick with Put the Cream and Oscar because they were very close last time, and it could be a really good, interesting race to watch those two together. So we're going to concentrate on those two for the first lap and see how they get on. We can change over to the blimp, so it's easy for you folks to see the blimp as well and the colours. And there we go. Let's start this baby off right now. Here
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We'll go with Put the Cream. Here we go. Put the Cream is just behind. Oscar's just behind him. Oh, they've taken off already. So there's going to be some start penalties going forward there, but we've got Put the Cream chasing Oscar through the tunnels. Look at that, nice and smooth. He's making a little bit of time going through those laces for Put the Cream, but I think he's just overtaken. Let's just double check where Oscar is right on his tail. Look at that, there's not much in it at the moment, but Oscar is now chasing Put the Put the Cream and Green. I love that, he's got to be green every time now. But Oscar, I think, is overtaken. Where he is, look, Put the Cream must have had a bit of a bump. We're flying, oh, very nice through there for Put the Cream. Straight through into his second spot. Really, really close. Who else are close together on the board that we can see? We do have green. Put the Cream. Yeah, we've got that. We've got that. Red and blue. Yeah, we've got that. Okay, let's find out where it is. Put the Cream is about to come in. Oscar 1, Put the Cream is just below. Why haven't I got a name up? Put the Cream. I haven't got a name on there. Hector's there. That's FPV Kev. He's going to be coming in closely followed by Hector, I think. Oh, Loco comes in, look, on 113. I didn't even see Loco on that one. Didn't see him at all. He was on the yellow. Completed to take 3rd place. Hector then comes in. Mr. H comes in. But I think he might have thought, like I did, that was his last lap, but it wasn't. He's got one more to do. Shane comes in on 131. So we are waiting now for Mr. H. I'm not sure what happened there. If perhaps it didn't trigger him when he went through, I'm not sure. But let's just hope that this one does trigger him, otherwise it's a bit of a glitch. No, he doesn't. There we go. Look, 2:14. There we go. Drop down. Congratulations. Look at those times though. Very close between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So definitely good racing ahead. I can feel it in my bones. So that was round 2, heat 1. We're going to do round 2, heat 2 next. So let's get him all in. Just got to wait for a second and fetch the results. There we go. And then let's invite in the second set. Yeah, let's invite them in. Good luck to Mouse. Need to concentrate on this one, Mousey Wousey. No pressure, but you know, win. Right. Okay. We're just going to start this one, and I'm going to try and see if I can get behind some of the other pilots so we can actually see when they take off, because I think it's really interesting. Yeah, let's start this.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
There we go. See green. Look at that. Bum in the air. That is Mouse. Off she goes. She flies off. Flies off. And we are following Viper, who is actually doing very well at the moment. Just got overtaken by Scotty. And we see Viper coming down. He is chasing Scotty as we speak. And we're about to get our first time, which is blurred on 26. Scotty on 30, Viper on 31. And then we've got Dave Gregory, Tawley, Eco. Where is Mouse gone? Mouse has just come in on 44. Dave Gregory, we've got him just coming through the laces now. Let's find out where Scotty is. Is he chasing anybody? Doesn't look like, I can't find Yellow. Is Yellow? He's done it in 59. Where is Blurred? Blurred is just coming through. He is on his last lap, and I think he's going to make top spot on this one. I think he's going to come in first, and he does on 1:30. Closely followed possibly by, I can't see anyone else. Oh no, Mouse. Mouse might be making a comeback. Oh no, she's a lap behind. So that was wrong. So we've still got Mouse. Dave Gregory coming in on 1:35. Tawley has come in on 1:36. Viper on 1:41. Eco on 1:47. So I'm not quite sure what happened to Mouse. Perhaps she can come and explain to us in a minute on how come she's suddenly a lap behind. Must have had a catastrophic failure. Perhaps a motor stopped working or something. I don't know. But Mouse comes in, look, on 2:06 because Eco missed a ton of gates, which is why he's on 3 minutes 13. So Mouse was actually quite lucky on that one. Not to come last. Okay, so that is that heat over. Let's move to the next one. In fact, we can actually find out now what the scores on the doors are after round 2, because we're halfway through. Let's just get the scores up. There we go. And this is this is where we are at the moment. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have had my sneaky laugh first. I'm going to move this over. Oh no, I can't move it over because if I move it over, you can't see it, can you? Okay, so there we go. 15 for Put the Cream, Oscar, Blurred, and Scotty. On 11, matching is Locomotor, FPV Kev, Dave, and Tall E. On the 9s, we've got Mouse. Sorry, not Tall E. Dave, FPV Kev, and Locomotor are all on 11. Tall E and Mouse are both on 9. 8, which is just 1 point away, is Hecht. And we've got Viper, who's on the 7, Shane on the 6, Mr. H on the 4 with Eco. So, wow. Wasn't such a good ground there for FPV Kev, which is why he's not actually on the 15 as well, which was what I was expecting. But again, we're only halfway through, so it can all change. It can all change. And it takes one person to have a bad round and get not so many points. And it changes all the results again. Okay, so we're going to invite in Heat 1 from round 3. And we are going to stick with FPV Kev on this one. We go FPV Kev, just wait for the other one to load in. There we go. It's much easier for me to push that so I remember people. And we're just going to start it. Let's get it going.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Let's slow in with FPV Kev, who is in the purple. We are ready to go. And off. And you can just see in front of him, actually, Loco is in front. Hecht, but they were in front, not anymore. He is on a mission at the moment, FPV Kev. I think he is actually still in 3rd place. Just in front of him, I believe, is Oscar on 20. Oh, he's in 2nd place, I think, Kev. Look, just behind Put the Cream, 24 to 26. And there is Put the Cream in the green. He's just overtaken. So I don't know if he had a bit of a bump, but we're still with FPV Kev as he's going through the lasers, coming down the Tower of Circles. He's caught back up with Put the Cream. You can just see Put the Cream in front. It's only going to take another knot for Put the Cream and FPV Kev to overtake, and that is going to put him back in the points. Which are much needed. He is right on the tail. Oh, look at that. It's going to be down to this last section. The compass. Can he get round here quick? Really quick. I don't know. He can't. I don't think he can. Oh, look at that. FPV Kev does it in 110. Put the cream in 111. I did not see that. That was very, very quick. But Kev did need the points on that one. Shane comes in on 120. Loco on 123. Mr. H on 125. We're in with Hecht, who is the last person to come through. And bingo, 132. Very good racing. Very close between Put the Cream in the green and FPV Kev. So awesome. Awesome racing. Awesome racing. So yeah, that was good. Mouse.
Yeah.
Come hither. Come and explain to the people what happened. It's important that they understand that not everyone can have a good round. Explain what happened. We can actually change cameras over to here. So yeah, what happened with that last round? You were a lap behind, which was very rare for you.
I got a start penalty, and once I got a start penalty, I tried to rush so I could get my.
That was my fault, isn't it? Because I said you got to rush. Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
So I tried to rush, and then I kept crashing, and then I had to
Okay.
go back, and then it was
Yeah.
sticky.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, this time you just got to take it easy and slowly turn your speed up as you go.
Also, my finger hurts.
Yeah. High five. Okay. Let's bring everybody in. Well done, Kev. That was a really, really good race. They can't see you because my head's really high. So, but that's all right. I'm going to bring you in now and start it immediately. Okay, so that was round 3, heat 1. Let's do round 3, heat 2, and let's invite the folks in. Again, what we have is let's move down. I'm a bit confused by how it's done that, actually. It seems to have changed. Oh, I know it hasn't. Don't worry. I'm an idiot. Okay, so yeah, we've got Scotty in the red, Mouse in the green, Dave Gregory in the purple, Tawley in the white, Blurred in the yellow, Viper in the blue, and Eco FPV in the pink. Mr. H has just said, come on, Mouse, you can do it.
Oh, no, put pressure on me.
Yeah, pressure. Awesome. Okay, everybody is ready. Let's kick this baby off. We are ready to go. Good luck. And I've got to make sure that I'm on the right one. And let's change to the blimp. And let's start it off. And we again, as usual, go the third one back. Alright, sure, I couldn't hear the bleep, and it's because I didn't have my headphone. And there we go. I'll stop talking. So we are currently following Dave Gregory as he just goes through the infinity tunnel, down the gate, through the stretch slinky, through the tunnel, through the last part of the slinky, into the lasers. Coming nicely through the lasers, into the pink circle of tower, I don't know what else to call that, into the compass, not really a compass, but I call it that now. This is actually quite a difficult one to do, to go through there, because they put the board there. But we've got Dave Gregory coming second, Mouse just behind. She is chasing Dave Gregory, but Dave Gregory is not pushing it. He's just taking his time as he's going through. He's back in the laces again. You've got Mouse just in front of him, but I'm more curious. Oh, Mouse has just made a bump which made Dave Gregory go straight through into the compass. Now Mouse is back on catch-up, but it's not just Mouse, because there's someone that's reasonably close behind, and that is in the yellow, which is Blurred FPV. He is not very far away at all. He's just overtaken, I think, Dave Gregory, so he is now moved up. Oh, he had a few issues going through that tunnel. Now those tunnels are notorious for not catching you and not triggering a gate, so you might get a missed gate coming through there. That'll be interesting to see. We won't know until the end. Scotty comes in at 124. It's going to be Dave Gregory on 132 to take second place. Blurred FPV on 134. And we are waiting to find out what the heck is Mouse doing? Mouse is trying to just jump out of the track, out of the dome, and go for a fly outside, I think. I think Mouse is having a bad fly day. Is all that I can say. Let's jump in with Eco. Eco FPV is now. Oh, he just missed that tower. He tried to aim. Mouse on 208. We've got Eco just coming down the tower at the moment into the compass, north followed by south, coming into the ladder and in on 239. So not a great score either, but that is round 3, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3. I nearly pushed the wrong button there. So we'll end this one, and then we can check where we are with the scores, because we had some decent scores come in for that one. Very, very good scores actually for Kev, so it'd be interesting to see that on how that makes everything look with the scores on the doors. So we're going to fetch those results in, and there's a little bit of space between people now, so let's just check those out. So we've got Oscar now on 23 with Scotty on 23. Put the Cream is on 21 with Blurred. FPV Kev and Dave Gregory both on 18. And then it starts to split up a little bit. You've got Locomotor on 15, Tall E on 14, Mouse on 13, Shane and Viper both on 11, Hecht on 10, Mr. H on 7, and Eco on a decent 6 points. So you can see it's starting to open up a little bit now, which is really good. Really good. Right, so we are now on the final round. This is round 4. This is what's going to determine at the end of this round on who goes through to the final 8. So let's invite the pilots in. It is all to play for. And the final 8, it's not so much who's the fastest, it's whoever gets the most points that comes through to the final 8. And as I believe it works it out with the top 4, in this case, because there's 2 heats, it's the top 4 of each heat. So that is how we work it out. Well, that's how the system works it out. Nothing to do with me. Okay, so here we are. Same colours as usual. Oscar in the red, Put the Cream in the green, Hector in the purple, FPV Kev in the purple, Hecht in the white, Locomotor in the yellow, Mr. H in the blue, and Shane in the pink. So we are going to be following on this occasion. I'm going to follow Shane. That is who we're going to go in with. So let's start this baby off.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Let's get them all lined up. You can see his camera angle is quite high. Oh, he's getting ready alert. His bum's in the air. And off he goes. Very, very quick. Oh, you can't see, can you? Because some muppets left that in the way. Got to stop doing that. So going through the slinky at the moment. Going through, this is Shane that we're following. He's just going through the shoelaces. Very quick through there. Really quick yaw, I think. I need to find out what his rates are. Oscar comes in on 19.6 seconds. And he is then, Put the Cream is on 24, Mr. H 26, Kev 27, Shane 27, Loco 28, and Hecht 32. We are still with Shane. You can see that I'm not sure if that's the blue or the white in front. Oh, Shane, you're doing so well. He's lost it a little bit, but he might have found it, because I think the one in front also lost it a little bit. I think that's blue. And blue, I think, is Mr. H. He's chasing Mr. H. I think it is Mr. H. Yep, on 54. Shane's on 55 in the second lap. Loco 57. And Hecht on 1 minute. Oh, look at that. 58 for Oscar. Put the Cream on 105. And who is coming in next? It is going to be FPV Kev who comes in next. We can see that through the blimp. On 117, and then it's going to be Shane on 121, 122 for Loco. Mr. H is on 124, Who are we waiting for? We are waiting for... Who are we waiting for? Mr. H is in. Loco... Oh, everybody. Hecht. There we go. 134. That is everybody. So I had a bit of a brain freeze. So again, interesting how the points are going to be given out on that one. But congratulations. So we are going to end that one now, and we are now going to go into the round 4, heat 4, and we're going to see how that does with the scores. And I'm not going to mention anything to do with Mouse because I know that she gets pressure, so she can just take her time and go around. As long as you go around clean, that's all you've got to keep doing. Even if you go slow, if you do it clean, you'll gently, simply get quicker and quicker and quicker, just naturally. But if you do force it, then yeah, you are bound to make mistakes. So that is quite interesting. Okay, everybody is in. We are good to go. Let's start this baby off. Good luck, everybody.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We are going to go with Eco FPV and watch everyone take off. Leaves are going down and off they go. It's interesting how like some go to the left and some go to the right. I don't know if that's to do with if they're left-handed or right-handed or what. I don't know. But Eco FPV is now just going through the tunnel nice and smooth. He's not making any mistakes. He's got his throttle control really good. His lines are good. A little bit high I thought, but he made it, and he made that one as well. He's going through the compass up to the last part. So far we've got Blurred coming on 29, Scotty on 31, Dave Gregory on 32, Mouse on 34, Eco on 36, Torley on 37, and I believe we're waiting for another, which I believe is Viper, and comes in on 46. Oh, Eco's had a few little knocks on that one, but coming through the laces now. And it looks like that, who am I looking for at the moment? Mouse is actually currently chasing Blurred, but well no, you're not chasing because you're a lap behind. But let's jump in with Tall E as he just goes down through the gates into the Slinky. Oh, nearly he got caught. 120 there for Blurred FPV. Who is next? We've got Green coming through. And Green's on their final lap. Everyone's on their final lap now. Scotty 136. Dave Gregory 136. Tall E is going to make it. And he does it on 145. Eco comes in on 203. He was not that far behind, so he must have missed a gate or something to get that kind of space. Viper comes in on 2 minutes. Mouse 5th place on 1:59. That is everybody in. Everybody in. So now we can find out who's going to make the top 8 and get into the final. If I had a drum roll, I would use it, but I don't have one, so I won't bother. But we'll end this round now. Like so. We will bring in the results. Now, this is going to be interesting because I could be wrong on what I said earlier about who gets into the final, but we'll be able to work it out together by looking at this next sheet. So if I click on that and then click on that, here we go. So it is going to be the top 8. So in the final, we've got Oscar, Scotty, Blurred, Put the Cream, FPV Kev, Dave Gregory, Locomotra, and Tall E. So it looks like it takes the top. So first, heat 1, heat 2, heat 1, heat 2, heat 1, heat 2, heat 1, heat 2, which is quite interesting. But don't worry for those that didn't make it into the final, because you'll be able to see it. So I'm going to go and get that ready right now, and then we're going to invite them in. So with this, it's just one race for the final, and it is literally just for bragging points, really. But sometimes it can be really interesting on who actually wins it. So I've just got to check a bit of housekeeping to make sure that everything is correct, and it is. So we're going to do that, and then what I do need to do before I do anything else is just come back to this, click on that, and I just want to copy that and then copy it. It's all technical stuff, you know, with all this copying and whatnot. And now I can actually create the heats. So let's do that now for the final. Fastest 8. Who's it going to be? It is exactly what I thought it would be. So there, we got it here. Look, Oscar, Scotty, Blurred, Put the Cream, FPV Kev, Dave Gregory, Locomotor, and Tool E. You are all in the final. So yeah, very, very, very exciting. Let's. Aren't you working? Scoot. Right, here we go. And what I want to do is I'm just doing something a little bit different, just because I want to find out how it changes the scores. So I'm just posting those results, points in there. Okay, let's invite everybody in. Here we go. Okay, so there we are with the colours. So we've got Oscar in the red, Scotty in the green. I don't understand how it's put Scotty and Blurred. I'll have to look back at that. But you've got Scotty in the Oscar in the red, Scotty in the green, Blurred in the purple, Put the Cream in the white, Kev in the yellow, Dave in the blue, Loco in the pink, and Torley in the yellow. So this is just the top 8, and it'll be interesting to see who makes this, who makes it top. So yeah, good luck. Here we go.
Pilots, 10 seconds.
We'll try and get in with everybody, but I'm going to stick in with Put in the Cream. You guys can see everything. Here we go, and off the mark straight away for Loco. We've still got Oscar in the lead, closely followed by Loco. And Put the Cream just had a bit of a bump going through there. Last bit of the slinky, but you can see he's chasing Loco, but I think he's just taken him down the towers. And the first lap is going to be Oscar, followed by Put the Cream, who is no longer in the green. He's in the white. Loco, 23. FPV Kev, 25. Put the Cream, very, very quick and smooth through those slinky and the tunnel. Very, very quick. He's, in fact, I think Put the Cream is now. Is he? No, he's not. He's not leading. He's just behind. Oscar is far ahead in front. Who else is having a bit of a race? We've got white and green. So Scotty. No, I think Scotty's just been overtaken by. Well, look at that, Oscar at 1 minute to get the 8 points. Scotty's got a lap to do, so everyone lapped in. Put the Cream, 106 comes in. We're following Scotty at the moment. Blurred is coming in, I think. Loco comes on 113. Oh, look at that! FPV Kev 116, just behind Blur on 116 as well. What's that? 700th of a second to come through there. Kev is in, Loco is in. We're following Tool E. He is Dave Gregory's just come in on 130, and we've got Tool E coming in as well to take 8th. Scotty on 136, and then Tool E on 138. Ooh, that was some hot racing. Hotty hot hot. Hard, hard. Well done, everybody. I'm going to end that, which is quite interesting. Let's just listen to the pilots. Well, that was some really close racing tonight, folks. Really close racing.
I was gunning for Blurred. I just pipped him, didn't I? I think he was in blue.
I think Blurred was in yellow.
What was he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I was gunning for the bluish coloured one.
No, it was close. It was close. Oscar and Put the Cream did some great racing on that one. I'm just going to add these points very, very quickly. It is just for fun, but it's interesting to get an over time view of how people improve. Tall E, for example, I know that you've improved huge amounts with your time, which is brilliant to see. Dave Gregory as well, definite time improvement for you as well. So I don't know if it's the track or you've been practicing more, but whatever it is awesome. Right, okay, so I'm just going to put in the point, so it's 8. Ooh. Sorry folks, I've got to stop doing that. I'll bring you back to this one for a second, and I will not use that ever again. There we go. Okay, so we've got 8 for that one. 7 goes to Put the Cream.
Have you said boo boo at all tonight?
Do you know what? I don't know. it wouldn't surprise me. Mouse usually tells me, but she's in a different room now, so I don't disturb her. So I don't know. Every chance. Loco gets the 6. Kev gets the 5. Blurred gets the 4. Dave Gregory gets the 3. Scotty gets the 2. So it doesn't always work out exactly the right way, because it's not the way how this system works. Because this system was originally for the oh, isn't that weird? This system was originally for the Summer League, so it actually does things a little bit differently. But what it has done is it has changed the layout. Actually, hang on, I think I can show you if I just go back to here and then click that one. So just so that folks can actually see what I'm doing. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh god, that's definitely the wrong one. There you go, that's fine. Okay, so what I've done is these are the points for the main 4 rounds, and then these are the points that you've just received, and that's basically how it's adjusted all the points. But if I put a filter onto that and then change this, oh wait, like that, that basically puts how the points are. So you've got 39 points for Oscar, 35 for Put the Cream, Blurred on 33, Scotty on 32, Kev on 29, Dave on 27, Loco on 25, and Tool E on 20. So yeah, it's kind of like an interesting way of pushing out those sorts of figures. But thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a nice little track. Hope you get to watch tomorrow night as well when the teams go head to head. That's Team Rich versus Team Geordie FPV. They're going head to head for their first team event. And yeah, the Euro Winter League is on again on Friday. So if you're able to make that, then by all means take part. And that's it from me.
Cool.
So thank you very much for watching this evening. Remember, all you got to do is just comment on one of the live streams and you'll get put into the random draw for this beautiful mug. I did it a little bit quick then, didn't I? Ooh, oh my God, where's the camera gone? There it is. One of these lovely I'm a fan of mugs made of really good stuff. Knock it, you can hear it. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you in the week. So yeah, very good. Thank you very much. Thank you to Mouse, and thank you to all the pilots for taking part, because without the pilots there'd be no show, and that would be very sad for everybody, especially Mr. LaZy Legs. But they made it really good racing, very close as well, lovely track, and that's it. Stay safe out there, folks, and I will be on with another show tomorrow. Oh yes, FPV Kev. Yes, if you want to spectate the which is basically what I do with the cameras, if you want to be able to do that in some of the team events tomorrow, there are some spaces. I don't know how many as of yet, but if you want to come and physically watch it yourself as pilots, then you are more than welcome to do so. All you need to do, well actually no, you didn't have to do anything. Just let me know. If you can send me a PM to say you want to spectate, then I can invite you and join once everything is done. So that's the way to do it. So yes, FPV Kev. I could have just typed that to you or spoken on Discord, but yeah, you can do it. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow night. It starts at, well, we're live from 8 o'clock, so tune in for 8 o'clock, and it actually starts off at past. So stay safe until then, and thank you again for watching. I'm going to shut up now and go to sleep. Bye bye.
Bye bye.